Welcome to the show that delivers all the delicious topics. Everything is on the menu. We go inside the culture from artists to A&Rs to managers and memes. We may talk about entrepreneurship, sports, politics, current events, even relationships. I am your host, Lance Arrington, and I am with my co-hosts, my guys, Ryan Thomas and Ralph Dini, and this is the Hip Hop Diner. What's up?
What's good?
Yeah, and today we have a special guest with us and goes by the name of MsUnderstoodbeardz. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, we had to compose ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody was laughing at Lance.
Everybody. Everybody. Yeah, I'm always the joke in the room, I guess. So, MsUnderstoodbeardz, I'm glad to have you with us today.
Thank you.
And
I'm tired as hell.
Yeah, you've been
I just
traveling.
drove. Yeah, I drove 5 hours, then got stuck in traffic. Checking in a hotel, trying to get back through here.
Well, we appreciate you doing all that and still having time to sit down with us and discuss what's going on with you. And where were you driving from?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Miss Pittsburgh.
Miss Philly.
Miss Philly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
reside in
Yo,
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I
now.
just reside in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I'm the same way. You'll never hear me say I'm Mr. Delaware. Fuck Delaware.
You was acting like Mr. fucking Delaware here a second ago.
I
yeah.
graduated in Delaware.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Pew.
Shots fired.
Yeah, so you just
Philly,
yeah, you just all over the place. So yeah, tell us about your journey from Philly to Pittsburgh. How did that go about? Why are you not in Philadelphia still?
As I just said, I graduated in Delaware. What happened after that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all over the place. I think I ended up in Philly and that didn't work out. Then I went to Pittsburgh to go be with my grandmother for a little bit, but ended up getting stuck out there. But it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. Yeah. So I'm out there now cutting hair. Started doing that at 13, if you can remember.
Yeah, I remember you cut. Yeah, yeah. I've been under.
Cutting hair as a barber.
Yes.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, she's been
Not
doing
a
it for a while.
stylist.
Nice.
Not a stylist.
Straight
Yeah.
barber.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's something you always been interested in. You always been like in the cosmetic thing and all of that type of.
Yeah. Never thought it would be barbering, but when I moved out at 16, that's the only thing I could do was work in a barber shop. And they're shampooing hair, braiding, watching them cut hair,
I was about to say, so what made you want to be a barber or start to cut hair?
watching the dudes cut hair, watching them get that money.
Mhm.
It was
Mhm.
faster than braiding. It was faster than sewing in some weave, popping some curls in
It's
somebody's
definitely
head.
faster, but women, they can make more money than the men. They may take 2 hours, but then you got 2 hours, you got $300 client. Where I'm kind of slow. I'm a barber myself. I say cut 5 heads in 3 hours.
That's slow. I can cut 4 an hour.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's slow.
So yeah, that's slow.
God damn, 4 heads. You must
Yeah.
be doing even all the way
No,
around. You're doing like the
fades.
Koreans,
Fades,
the $5 cut.
razors.
Ricans.
You want
Oh,
some hair
I don't
fibers?
believe you.
Oh yeah, you do the hair fibers. You do.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
don't believe her.
Misunderstood
no hairs.
beards. If nobody else believes me,
She ain't cutting hair. She ain't cutting.
check me
So-
out on
heads in one
Instagram.
So how is it being a female
Yeah,
barber
that's hard. I was saying that's hard.
in Pittsburgh? How is it being a female barber? Period. I guess. Right.
It's tough. When I first started, I was a girly girl. The dudes never wanted to throw nobody my way. Of course, everybody looked at me like, "Nah, I ain't about to let no girl cut my head."
Yeah.
I'm like, "All right,
I mean,
I
I
would-
would think that, too. I would act like that.
yeah." Those the ones that's sitting in my chair now, paying my
Mhm.
bills.
Getting them back. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I had to sit around the shop from 1 to 5, and I'm like, I just quit a job as a medical assistant getting paid $80 an hour. So my goal was to make $100 a day.
Untaxed.
Yeah, so I knew if I could make $100 a day, that I'd be good. So I sat around until I made $100 a day, and then I started hearing people talk about this barber, this older guy that he would be at the barber shop at 5:30 in the morning. They said, and I mean, people loved him. And then I started hearing that his health was going down. And as soon as I heard that, I started being at the barber shop at 5:30 in the
You
morning,
can take his client.
cutting hair, and I did. Oh, I did. I did. I cleaned up. I came up within like 6 months, and then I had to start making people make appointments. I can only do appointments.
So you just started cutting at 5:30 in the morning because that gentleman was there at 5:30 in the morning, and you knew that if he wasn't going to show up, that those customers would still show
He was
up.
at a he was at a whole
dying.
different shop.
He was dying.
He was at a whole different shop on another side of town, but people traveled. So I knew that once the word got out and they seen me cutting early in the morning, they would walk in, they see me through the window.
So you just took that as a niche.
I took it as a niche.
Okay.
But then his clients caught on, that I was a early morning barber. So I made it work.
Yeah, because only one barber comes around my way comes in that early.
Yeah.
The rest
Shit,
of
I
them
don't
come
know
in
no
like an
barbers
hour
coming in
later.
at 5.
Yeah.
The rest come like an hour or two later. But he comes by himself and opens up.
Yeah.
And we'll be there
Yeah,
for
I
like
guess
2 or 3
because
hours
if you
by
want to cut,
itself.
I figure if you want to cut before you got to go to work,
Some people do.
yeah, like
some people do.
So you're going to run into money.
just the same way as you need it. Like I feel like clothing stores should stay open late. Like, what if you need something before you go to the club? Like you
People
should be
do.
open till 1 o'clock in the
why a lot
morning.
of the
Like,
stores
they do
in New
that.
York-
Some
They-
cities
New
they
York,
do.
Times
Yeah.
Square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Times
cities
Square.
they
yeah,
do.
so it makes
Right.
sense. You gotta, cater to when they gonna need you.
Yeah.
So
I
you
think in Miami, the malls used to close at 12.
Close late.
Yeah, see, so like, because they know because the clubs is popping, and I'm
Yep.
not trying to wear, and it's humid out here. I'm not trying to wear what I was wearing earlier. That's like that's done.
Mhm.
So you started cutting hair at 5:30, and that picked your clientele up.
Yeah, I was done by 11, 12.
That's love.
Like, and you wasn't staying in there all day. She
And
like,
I
I'm
wasn't
in and out.
staying in there all day. I'm a mom.
That's crazy. Damn, man.
I gotta go
11
do mom
o'clock, you
shit.
done already? Shit, I'm just rolling over in bed thinking about getting up.
Yeah,
That's the
noon.
first,
Right.
like, I get up, take a piss, come lay back down, like, damn, should I get up now?
No one is to cut there.
Right
You
now.
go
I
to the
text
shop.
nigga like, yo, I'm in traffic, bro. We're going to have to reschedule for 2 hours.
like, oh,
It's like,
cat.
no,
Yeah.
clients. I
I
like,
be
yo,
giving you dope dealer times. Like, I'll be there in 5 minutes.
playing.
And then at the end of the night, you'd be like, oh, I wish there was more hours in a day.
Right.
Oh, just wake up early.
Well, I don't go to sleep.
Catch them.
As you know,
Stay up.
I mentioned
See,
earlier,
this is
I've been
why.
up for 3 days
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, Ralph was up for 3 days, 72 hours straight. That's what we was talking about, 72 hours straight.
I'm going to go to sleep tonight.
He's
though.
in the hallucination phase
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
of things. So,
Is that why we were all laughing at you?
I don't know. I don't know. That might be why you slid off from the table and started shimmying.
I had to unlock the door, my car door, so somebody can get something from out the car. Now that you needed to know.
I didn't.
Thank you.
I personally
Damn.
thought, well,
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
so
worry
you
about
had
it.
thoughts
yeah,
too?
that-
Yeah,
I
everybody
did,
had
I did,
thoughts,
I
bro,
did,
yeah.
but it's cool.
You thought he was like farting or something.
Taking
He
a
does
shit.
that, yeah.
Like, oh, that nigga had to go take a shit before we sat here.
I got an embarrassing story if y'all want to hear it.
No, we don't. No, we
I
do
mean,
not.
my stories don't be that bad.
No, we do not. We'll save it for the round robin portion of the show. We just go around the table and talk our talk.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to tell y'all now.
Well, think about it. So, all right. So you say you had to. So you leave it. So you done in the morning times. You in there at 5:30. You out by you say 11
12.
because you had mom stuff.
Yeah.
So how was that being a mom and a barber and
It was
Is it-
hard.
so-
It was hard. I had to learn how to compose myself around a bunch of men.
Mhm.
really, because I mean, there was like these varieties, and I was young. It was like, oh, ballers and just, all I see is money. I'm like,
Oh shit! You was about to get on your Cardi B. Start robbing niggas.
10 years ago.
Yes, but
We above that now.
Yeah, we above that now.
we're above that. That's a whole. That's before misunderstood.
Yeah,
beards.
yeah. No, that was a lot of learning. I was glad that I went through that because later on down the line, I was able to mentor to a group of women who were trying to cut hair. They were stylists, but they were trying to cross over into like the barber scene. And that was just one of the things that I wish somebody would have, told me before I stepped into it. Like, you got to be careful.
What
There's
is a lot of
these
testosterone?
temptations.
It's a lot of testosterone. It's a testosterone driven. It's a barbershop.
Whenever, you
Yes.
know how the conversations is in the shop.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can handle the conversations now, but back then it was like I can't. It was stressful, especially me raising daughters and hearing some of the stuff. That was hard to sit there and listen to. But now it might be me starting a conversation,
You one
like
of the
getting into
guys
some
now.
real shit, and that's all they say. You don't count.
Yeah, you
So you don't
you
count.
one
You
of
don't
the
count.
guys.
You've been here too long.
You
Yeah,
learned
you
all
don't
our
count.
dark
Yeah,
secrets.
you been here since 5:30 and shit.
Since-
Nah,
yeah.
you been here since 5:30. Nah, get out of here.
Yeah.
So,
That's crazy.
is that something you would want your kids to?
So I have 2 girls, 2 boys. I did not like the girls in the barber shop, so no, they could not come in a barber shop. I would not want them to be barbers at all.
Why? What about it?
No, because it's hard being, a pretty female in a barber shop.
Well, period. Niggas be heckling everywhere.
But a barber shop,
Yeah, I mean, I see how
Yeah.
all the eyes in motion for like the hair wash girls and stuff like that at our barbershop. So it's like, yeah, I wouldn't want my daughter in there all day. Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good money,
Yeah,
but
no.
yeah, nah, we could figure something else out. Like, I'd rather you get a paper route or some shit.
Yeah, my
I
16-year-old.
guess, starting off, it probably wouldn't be the best, but, when they get older,
And they can handle, like you said, they
Yeah.
can handle it.
Yeah,
set
if they can
precedent.
handle
Like,
it.
When they can
we
own
ain't-
the
we
shop.
ain't doing none of that, nigga.
Yeah, when they go own the shop.
Yeah, when you can own this motherfucker,
Yeah,
you
walk
could be in
around
there.
and have some rules to throw down and like have some authority, because that was another thing. I did not have authority, and when I was given authority, because my aunt opened up the barber shop for me, or she opened up one for me. So when I was given the authority to run the barber shop, then they really didn't respect me. So I had to change my whole attitude. It was like, all right, no more being nice, like I had to change all that, had to be rough, talk tough,
course,
like
yeah.
don't
They
take no
probably-
bullshit.
Right, thought that they can run over you.
They did.
They know, she one of the guys. We ain't got to, be
Right.
professional.
I mean,
Right,
Yeah, we
yeah.
try that shit with each other. So I know they tried it with you. Like, we got to stand our own ground with each other. Like, nah, you're not going to play me like that today. Bro, so I know what they doing with females.
Yeah.
And you said your aunt started. Yeah, so your Aunt Sheila, right?
Yes.
So you have a lot of family members that's like entrepreneurs, and like that's something you didn't talk about. But yeah, like I know your family, and they almost all of them own businesses,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that's something that you always grew up seeing. So that was a natural transition for you to. Was it hard for you to like?
It actually wasn't hard. She excuse me, she had came to Philly, and she was actually transitioning from working in the corporate world. And she was like, I'm going back to Pittsburgh to be a barber. I'm gonna open up a barber shop. I'm like, word. If you go, I'm gonna go. I was tired of being in Philly. I wanted to go be around my grandmother. It was just me and my daughter. And she left. She did it. And when she did it, I up and left.
Right.
Yep.
And you don't regret that at all, right? Nah.
Nah. I've had my oldest son, who's now 16. I had him working in there since he was 9, sweeping.
It's the hardest work
Yeah.
in life.
Does he
work
seem like
harder
he
than
wants to
everybody
cut?
in here?
He does cut.
He does cut.
He goes to barber school.
And he's like he drives like an armored truck. He does security at a club at
That's
night.
what's up.
And he
Think
work
like
at Walgreens.
Yeah, and he's starting his own company like at nighttime. He like the CEO of like Chris Enterprises and some shit.
He's doing a lot of shit. Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
he be out doing me. I'd be like, all right.
Yeah, shout out to Chris.
Yeah, that's why he not with me now. He's like, I got to stay home.
He said,
and
I got work. Man. You out here finagling doing podcasts and shit. I got stuff to do.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you playing around over here.
I ain't playing.
Like, got time to be talking and on microphones and shit. I got bills to pay.
Yeah. How's that feel to be called old head?
I remember the first time I heard that shit. It was like, yo, old head. I'm like, who the fuck is you talking to?
I don't even see
Yeah.
myself as old.
Yeah,
head.
like-
Neither do I.
I know the next generation is crazy. The first time I heard it, I probably was like 29. Not just like,
Excuse
Like,
me.
damn.
these drugs is about to f them up.
Like,
That's
if
what
you
I was
call
thinking
me,
for real.
like, dog,
I'm like,
I
oh,
got
they about to
30.
be trash. He said old head.
Bro, at one point, I used to be like, yo, what do you mean old head? How old are you? Nigga, I'm 4 years older than you.
Right.
Like I said, old head, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Once
I'm
they
5
started
years
saying,
older than
just
you, man.
saying it.
Yeah, they like, you would have been a senior. I would have been a freshman. Fuck out of here, old head. Like,
I just look at it now as like a sign of respect type of thing.
yeah. Yeah, unless they try and run down on you or take advantage of you. So I'm like, no, I'm
Yeah.
not that type of old head.
Then it's
I can
different.
relax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on how it's being said to you.
But we young again.
Oh, I'm definitely young again.
Did you watch the last episode?
Yeah, if somebody be
We
like, yo,
raised the age.
what's wrong with you,
No,
old
wrong.
head? Like, yeah, it depends on how they saying old head.
No, we raised
Nah.
the age, remember?
No, he read
Oh, yeah. We raised
Nah,
that.
I
You
didn't
can
see
no
that.
longer, you can no longer be an adult at night. You got to be at least 26 years old to be an
Yeah.
adult now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, because I'm
so
tired
now,
of hearing.
so now
No, 'cause-
we're young again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we were
I'll
talking.
I'll take that.
So now that makes,
I think that's how it go,
he's
right?
definitely a young man now.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely
Yeah,
not an
because
old
don't you,
head.
all right, 'cause don't you feel like
I'm cool with that. Yeah,
because
I
when
can
they
rock- I'll
say
rock with it.
when you like reading a news article and they say like a man or a woman did this and then you read that man or woman's age is 18 or 19, you're like, that's not a man or a
Right.
woman, that's still a kid.
Yeah.
Youngin.
So I believe in, I don't like fairy tale shit with your kids. I'm not a believer of like this princesses and Prince Charming. Nah, here's the reality, because by the time you start trying to teach your kid to be an adult, they done had all these years being a kid. So if they had all these years to be a kid, why do we think that when they hit 18 that they just going to snap into an adult?
Mhm.
That means it's going to take them another 10 years, 15 years to be an adult.
To develop, right?
Yeah.
right.
So for me, I know I'm hard on my kids, but my kids, they don't, they laugh at it now. Like it's probably not hard because
They like,
they so used to it.
yeah, you probably like one of them TikTok moms to them now, like just record her and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just,
like just keep it real. Like I know how you. I know how
Son
you
got
get. I
3
know how you
jobs
get.
already.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's because she said, "Motherfucker, get up and work."
Yeah,
I
oh,
definitely
yeah.
can't tell her, you know?
Yeah, is your fucking work done?
Yeah,
Like,
like,
y'all not gonna do these dishes?
Like,
Let me
you
wait,
need-
let me
you know
wait
you
till
need
2.
money,
Wake
right?
you up.
Yeah.
Wake you up at 2:00. Do these dishes.
that's how we was raised.
Yeah.
You know,
You petty like me.
yeah.
Super
Hey,
petty.
like-
So we grew up in the
Super
same house. You
petty.
know, mom would. She wouldn't let. My mom would let us go to sleep. Right? Yeah, let you go to sleep. You'd be like, yeah, I ain't did that shit. I'm going to sleep.
I do it tomorrow.
Yeah, nope. You're not doing it tomorrow. What you going to be doing it like 1:30,
Middle
2
of the
o'clock
night.
in the morning, bro.
For sure.
And she's staying up and waiting for that too.
Yeah,
Like,
she gotta
Making
let
sure
it
it's
burn.
done.
She gotta let it burn so you don't do it again.
she might fake like she sleep and everything. She might even. I think she's setting an alarm to that shit. Like, let me set my alarm clock to 1:30.
Because she might sleep through it.
Yeah, like I need to get up and make sure these niggas
Let them get comfy.
and come. Yeah, like let them
let
get
it-
into that
let
REM
it-
sleep. Let them get that. Let that REM sleep hit
I
them.
knew I
Like,
wasn't the only one.
mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
do
you
shit
know.
like that all the time.
Yeah, that's how. So yeah, you pass that along to.
I'm super petty because mommy also made us pay rent when we started working. This nigga Chris is in the hole with me. And I see his bank account. I'm like, give me my money or I'm taking it.
Just
Give me my money.
Give me my cash,
He's
bro.
like, why I gotta pay rent? Cause you work.
Right.
I need boots. Don't you
You ain't
work?
training. You ain't training. You becoming an adult, young man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing's given to you for free. So
Nah.
yeah, I completely understand that. Like nothing, it's
I
not
tell a
given to
little
you.
nigga, look, it's back child support, cuz. Question me again.
Like reverse child support, like a reverse mortgage. Like, listen, I paid, then you pay it back to me.
Yeah.
So that way, when I hit 65, I have all my shit back.
Taxation.
Kids are investments. I tell my kids that all the time. Y'all investments. I'm gonna need my money back.
Yeah, that's what I say about that's what I say about being a parent as well. It's like you don't really. We give more to the kids than we get back from them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, they might work out. Like, one of these little niggas might do something.
Yeah, but whether they do or not.
Yeah, like it's just give. It's just a bunch of repeating
it.
myself, telling you to not do some shit, watching you do it, watching the consequences you do it. Then I gotta come fix the shit I just told you not to do.
Yeah.
And that's all being a parent is. And maybe one of you niggas might care enough about me when I get old that you might stick around and take care of me.
That's why I got 10 kids now, because one of them going to make the league.
Mm-hmm. And 9 times out of 10, they probably be taking care of you with your money.
That's all right though. Since you made it, like you said, that's a full investment.
That's all right, though.
Not right.
So you gotta go
right.
through the repercussions and the
That's all right,
conclusions
though.
of the shit they do. You put that out there.
Yeah.
That's your fault. You and somebody else did that shit together, and when they do it, you can be like, "Hey, that's not on me." No, you can't say that because you already know there's plenty of crimes that they be booking the parents for, even though the kids do them or the children.
They need to hold more parents more accountable for the shit that their kids are doing. I bet
They
you these
sure
kids
do.
wouldn't be doing this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. This rap music is controlling.
The videos, I watched videos the other night. It was like watching just like all black porn. Yeah, just like all
Now I
black
know
porn.
what my mom meant.
To set to music, like
Yeah, set to music, yeah.
set to a set to a soundtrack.
I was like, this is what my girls got.
Shit, but when we was younger, we ain't think that the music controlled us or made us do anything, out of the ordinary. But now we see this shit as
Oh yeah, it's
adults, like,
definitely it.
that
I
shit
mean,
is
it's always
programming
been it's always it was controlling our parents too. They was just listening to love music.
right.
Ish.
That's
Ish.
so
You got older and realized some of the words of these
yeah,
songs, like
but
Juicy Fruit.
they wasn't killing each other. They
No.
wasn't
Yeah. Like
No,
they used to
but
be like this baby making music. So then when you hear a slow song, you automatically thinking you fucking. You know what I'm saying? And then you end up having a baby like I did at 17.
Yeah,
Yeah.
listening to that old music.
Listen,
Yeah.
I was listening to the song was so crazy. I gotta find this fucking song. I sent it to Amanda the other day. I said, please, this shit right here. And it's been out for a while. I was late to it. I'm trying to find it now.
It's an old school song.
Nah, it was this nigga was talking about.
Fuck you, you hoe. I don't need you now.
No, that was that old that was like
my
one of
shit.
the first versions of that. Like yeah.
Or Justin Timberlake, John. It's just my dick in the box.
No, that
What?
also.
You never heard that?
That also.
You never heard that?
No.
I
I'm
did.
just throwing out weird songs right now because he
Yeah,
ain't
'cause
come
he
up
trying to
with
figure out
it.
what he-
Yeah,
But
no,
still,
it
that's
wasn't.
funny as shit that you said that. What?
It was
That's a
another
song.
one.
Yeah, Justin
I
Timberlake.
said my dick in the box.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like, how
They-
did your
that was
dick,
like
how
on
did
Saturday-
just your dick get in a box
That was like
though?
on
Like,
Saturday Night Live and shit, right?
What, the song?
Yeah, wasn't that as a Saturday night? That was on like.
Oh, I don't know if it was a
That was
skit
a
or
skit,
not.
yeah.
Oh, all right.
Him and the boy was dancing like they had on suits like they was at the club and shit. And it was like a slow song and they was like making it into a thing and all that shit. Like,
Just my dick in the
And
box.
but nah, this one, I damn it, I can't find it. I just sent it to my sister. I thought it was in here,
Hey, man, I wanted to
but yeah, nah.
spice up my relationship one time. Walk in with holding the pizza box down low near my waist, and then it's a cutout when she open it. Like, you want a slice?
No,
It's just my dick in the box.
no,
No.
no.
You're not
I
into that?
never associated with food and like the food sex combination was never it for me.
Never. No,
Nah,
no
once we
type of
introduce
no
food
type
to
of
it.
fruit, nothing.
No. That's too much. Like I feel that's too much going on. Like we gotta go to the fridge.
So you never got hit
get the
while she gave
chocolate.
with
we
halls.
No, we not. If you had halls in your mouth already, yeah, but we not pulling out a pack. Like I got the pack of halls in the ice in the
Missing out,
combination,
man.
and we
Missing
gonna
out.
sit there and stir
Ooh,
it
the
up.
ice,
And,
the ice be.
yeah, no, I ain't got
Yeah.
time. 'Cause
Some
then
of
we
that
gotta,
stuff is already in your room.
then
in
we
like
gotta
the
clean
bag,
it up.
Yeah, you clean
You know
it up
about
while
the
you eat it.
bag, the bag in the
Some of that
room.
shit is in
It's
your-
in
the
the
rum
bag.
bag. Yeah, it's in the
bag.
It's in the bag. It's in the
Yeah.
kit.
What about whipped cream?
No, like I
Saying
never
nothing,
the
like
food
he-
thing. Yeah, the food.
Make you think
Food
he
in
corny
the
I
and
tried
bag.
shit,
all that
right?
shit when I was a kid.
Yeah,
That-
nah.
Now,
so-
now it make you look
I mean,
at
like a
Lance
teenager,
this
you know what I'm
nigga-
saying?
Nah,
Like,
food.
like he just said the
Food.
halls and this and that.
This nigga
He
never
was trying
licked
all
a-
that shit.
This nigga never licked no chocolate off a nipple or nothing. Like,
I
damn.
have, and it's
He said
overrated.
it's disgusting.
It's
It's
overrated.
disgusting.
It's overrated. I'm not a big chocolate syrup person to begin with.
What it tastes like a salty pretzel.
It just tastes like syrup. It tastes like syrup on a titty.
Syrup on them titty.
Syrup.
A syrupy titty.
Yeah, it tastes like syrup. Like one, I wouldn't eat this syrup. I'm just not going to eat the syrup independently
Syrup on the
anyway.
tip.
So you rather
So-
have a pancake?
I'd rather just us kiss and get the you know what I'm saying, to get
Damn.
busy. Like we ain't gotta do
You
the
don't like no
syrup.
sticky
Sticky
sex,
shit.
man?
Nah,
That shit
y'all been
fun.
watching too much Boomerang and
Man,
candles
that
around
shit
the
is
room and
fun,
shit.
man.
Like
It's fun. You gotta
800
get freaky.
candles and rose petals and all that shit.
Well,
Boomerang been
I'm
on
a
all
little
week.
freak anyway, so.
Hey,
Like,
like
it depends who
freaked
you
out,
with.
so,
You know what I'm saying? If you enjoying yourself, you'll probably like to have fun together. So
Yeah.
it's other ways to have fun. It ain't got
It
nothing to do with
is.
food.
it is.
Like, yeah, they got nothing to do with food. Like, niggas be having lettuce
Man,
and hoagies, slices of pizza, and
nobody
like
eating no
chicken
fucking hoagie.
wings. Niggas eating chicken wings at the strip club. Like, I don't even go that far. Like, I came to see the ass. I ain't come here for the wings or the specials. Like,
I definitely don't understand the wings at a strip.
yeah, it's like
club.
that's all the whole.
I always eat at the strip club.
Okay.
That's because I was a
Don't
regular.
take your hot fingers and like try to touch me, like leaving
That's what I-
sauce
that's
No,
how
on
it
no,
me.
no,
listen.
no. See, I was a regular at the strip club. I used to be there at least 5 times a week. You know, so I go in there and move my little things and stuff in there. And I was at this point, I'm not a heavy tipper no more. All the strippers know me. They come
You
over.
just sit there eating.
I'm,
eating
this is
your
my
wings.
regular
Just staying for the
place of
wings.
Yeah.
leisure
But I
time.
just-
You know, I
Okay.
spend my time there. All the strippers know me. All the dancers know me. They come over, talk, feel on me. I feel on them a little bit. But while I'm eating that shit, it's
This nigga
some
told you
girls
to
still
have your
try to
mic
come
up.
over like you want to tip me. I'm like, bitch, I'm eating. You know, but I'm relaxing.
While
I'm
you
eating,
eating.
looking at ass and titties while you on the stage, watching the game too. That's perfect. Who wouldn't want that?
That's multitasking again. Like we just talked last week about how unproductive you are about when we try to multitask, bro.
Bruh, when you at the
You
strip
doing
club,
all
do
that
you-
shit
do you
bad.
stare
Like
at
you giving
every-
shorty either not enough
man.
money or too much money.
shit don't make
You're
no
not
sense.
really paying
Multitasking.
attention to the game. You
You're not
taking
gonna
a
watch
couple
her the
bites
whole
off the
time,
chicken
though.
wings. Like you just wasting time in that joint. Like
You're not gonna watch one dancer the entire time, and if
you
do,
not
it's boring.
watching any of them.
because she only got a few moves, and she gonna keep bringing it back. So you see her moves. Oh yeah, that look good. Yeah, okay, cool. What the game looking like? Okay,
What strip
eat your
club you
food,
going
chillin'.
to?
Speaking of which, the Eagles
I
won
used to go
today.
to,
Yes,
Atlantis
shout
a
out to
lot.
the Birds.
Shout out to the
They
Eagles.
rocked them. Like it just wasn't no
I
winner.
eat wings at every strip club I've been to.
They like you ain't got no wings in
Vanity
here.
has some good wings.
Who?
Onyx, Vanity was around.
Nah.
Onyx, all that shit.
I never even made the Onyx. Like y'all motherfuckers is like the
I ain't
security
getting a-
guards is like
tried to
robbing
get
people
some
in
down
the
at King of
damn.
Diamonds, but it was too crazy at King of Diamonds. Shit.
Yeah.
You know how at strip clubs, you ever been to King of Diamonds
No.
in Miami? Well, strip clubs, you usually got a few dancers and they'll go up a few times a night. But down there, you this is only one time they get to go up there because there's too many fucking girls. It's like 400 or 500 girls in one night, and they everywhere. And it's amazing. It's amazing.
You in there eating
He
wings?
just broke it. He just broke it down
I
to
tried
what a
to get
strip
some
club
wings.
does. Like so, at a strip club, there's girls in there.
It's different.
And
nigga,
they be
is what my
dancing.
point was, it's
Right.
different.
No, he said it's like a casino, but with.
Bitches.
Bitches.
Like,
I just did that just to
like,
do it.
bitches.
Yeah.
like
So that's an easy way to fuck up all your money real quick. Like you can fuck
but
it
if-
up
You
real,
gotta
real.
know that. Well, I learned because I used to throw a lot of my bread and then had to go to ATM and shit. When I first started out in my career, at the strip club. I just throw all my bread and shit, make it rain on the dancers and all that while they on the pole. That's stupid. I don't throw money while they on the dance pole.
That's stupid.
Why the fuck would I throw money up there? Oh, okay, you did a little dance, cool, but I can't touch it. I can't get a hard on or nothing. Can't fuck you while you up there. Come down here.
And they're
Then
going to
I'll tip.
dance regardless.
Yeah,
Right.
They just gonna keep doing what they doing.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a science to my madness.
So yeah, I don't know.
I miss it.
I pick
don't
the
know.
money up off the floor and throw it back on them. If they
Ah,
that close.
You a nigga. See,
If they that close, she right here.
No, sometimes
and
you
that
take it
shit's
out
on
there.
there. Like,
Sometimes
oh.
you take it out their drawers and put it back
put
in
that
there.
shit back in. Oh, she don't know.
She like, I do know.
Man, my brother used to do that
Cheap
shit all the
ass.
time.
It's like
It's
I
all
do know.
good,
Like
though.
I do know. Like I actually do know.
Yo, some of
Actually
these
do know.
some of these dancers though, they harass you though. Like you just want to chill with your homie, drink a beer or something.
They like,
You might
why
wanna-
did you come here?
For other
Like,
girls,
man,
that
for
shit
other
at you.
girls, you don't
You
have
want
to
that
be
dance?
there for every single girl there. It could be 5 girls you like, and there's
came
20
in for
other
the win.
bitches there. But
But don't be offended
fuck?
at the fact that she trying to get her money.
I just said they'd be harassing sometimes. So when they come over, like if it's a body type I don't like,
Said harass.
it was this chick that was fucking 9 months pregnant. She was 9 months pregnant. She could have had that fucking baby there. Why are you dancing? I'm not tipping you, bitch. I don't like you.
I guess so.
And then
Where
come
we
over,
going
you
with
want to
this?
tip me? And then they
How
say
can
the
I
same shit.
segue?
Well, why
How
you
can I-
here at the strip club?
How
if
can
you
we
ain't
segue
tipping?
out
Bitch,
of the
'cause I
strip
don't
club
like you.
thing? Okay, so yeah, because we on this strip club shit for like last 5 minutes.
You're not a fan of the strip club.
I mean, it becomes overrated when you've been in the strip club for 20 years. Like,
Well, obviously,
okay,
you don't know what the fuck to do in the strip club.
yeah, stay out of that motherfucker is exactly what you do. I don't go in there like, oh, they harassing me and I'm not. Yeah, like stay the fuck out the strip club if you don't want to spend. It's a
It can be
wing stop up
harassing.
the street.
It can be harassing.
It's a wing stop up there. Like you can eat your wings in peace and don't gotta have the pussy thrown at you.
I can eat the wings in the strip club and just tell a bitch, no, I'm not tipping. Get the fuck away from me. Thank you.
They like, why you gotta talk to me like that?
Nah, I don't talk to them like
understand
that.
the
But if
attitude.
they keep
Like, I
they
don't
keep
understand
coming back
the
around, like,
attitude.
bitch, I just told you.
They said
3
you-
times.
you-
You came
you-
around 3 times.
They
like,
said
no,
it's
I
a
don't wanna tip
circular
you.
bar.
She
I
just
don't
trying
wanna
to make
tip
her
They said it's
money.
a
I
circular
don't wanna tip
bar.
you. I'm cool.
It's a circular bar. They said we just going around. Like we just happen to be coming back around.
All right. Well, if I
He
told
like,
you
damn
no
it,
twice
dog, like,
already,
you came
bitch.
back around again. Like, I mean, yeah.
If I
She
told you
should,
no
turn,
twice,
she should turn the other way.
Yeah.
if I
said,
told
go
you no
that way.
twice, and the 3rd time is not the charm.
They
Baby.
say, go
Keep
that
moving.
way.
Just keep moving. Go to the next guy.
She
that
said, I
tipped you
am. You
first
just
time.
happen to be look every time you look up. I'm right here.
Nigga, if I'm not gonna tip you, I ain't looking your way at all.
Mm.
I look over, look at the game, or put my fingers in my
Tip-
wings like, oh, okay, shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is always one you be like, why you here? But like you my sis, so it's like I don't know. We could go wherever we want to go with this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, you family. Gotta be all proper and shit.
Nah.
Right. So, you want to talk about the other? We talked about the barber thing. You've been doing that forever. That's what you do.
Well, let me.
What else you want to get into?
Well, let me tell you how to barbering during COVID.
There we go.
Yeah.
COVID. Everything we got to talk about COVID with everything we do now.
Yeah,
right?
everybody
Yeah.
hustle
Everything.
switched up a little.
Like
on
you
COVID.
ever do it on COVID?
COVID fucked up the strip club for you, man.
Yeah, you ever been to the strip club on COVID?
Nah, nigga.
Come on at
OnlyFans
7
now.
o'clock.
It's
YouTube.
OnlyFans now.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's only fan. Like, yeah, did you ever do it on weed?
How'd that work out for you?
Yeah,
though,
so what's up with the barbering and COVID?
So it actually worked out good right before COVID. Well, not right before COVID, but maybe like a year or so before COVID. I had built my own room in the barbershop, in the back of the barbershop, so I had my own private suite. So it was just me and the client and whoever they brought with them. And the deal was like, I would have drinks back there, so maybe like a group of guys might come in and sit around and drink, and they get their haircuts. I had one lady who would bring her daughter and with her, and her daughter was autistic, and so she would always be all over the place. And I just felt like that it didn't bother me, but it bothered other people in the barbershop. So it was like, let me give people their space that they need.
Mm.
And then I started
Was that she was
realizing
autistic?
that, yeah, because
Yeah, I was about to make a joke about the room being like a private room at the strip club because we was talking about that. Then you, right as I was about to say it, you
Then
said the autistic
like,
came
Like,
out.
you can't joke about it now. Fuck. Should have spit it out.
Yeah, like, strip club private room.
You want to go in the back? No, bitch. I don't.
Yeah, no.
No. You
Yeah.
fucking? You sucking? No?
No, we talking about autistic people. Like,
My
all right,
bad,
stop.
my bad.
Well,
Yeah.
it wasn't just
God damn,
it
it's like in
wasn't
my
just
mind.
the autism, but I realized that a lot of guys were dealing with hair loss, and they were actually kind of embarrassed at times to be in
Yeah,
the
they'd be
barber
very
shop,
embarrassed,
and
yeah.
get their hair cut, or they would
Yeah,
be
we
in their
sensitive to that shit.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
But yeah, why wouldn't guys be sensitive to the fact that we losing our fucking hair?
Because y'all dudes in the barber
'Cause
shop
we acting tough.
and y'all
See, that's
acting
that's
tough.
the persona right there. Right there.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, no, no. I know I feel some type of way if my shit was.
Leaving.
Yeah,
Some niggas be like 20 and age shit.
yeah.
gone.
It's
Yeah.
like yeah.
Then they gotta be bald for the rest
I
of
used
their
to see him.
life.
Yeah, you be like, shit, drink some water, son. Man.
There's nothing you can
Stressing
do.
so much.
Oh,
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
you see
that
it,
shit
it's like
just
nothing you can
hereditary.
do.
Yeah, that shit just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing you can
hereditary.
Hereditary.
Like, man, you like
Yeah.
grown granddad status at like
You
25.
did
Yeah,
this.
Yeah, but niggas definitely be in their feelings about that shit. They don't even want the barber to joke about it. And shit.
They don't.
Like,
They don't.
They be like, "Dang, your shit leaving, dog. You about to get a."
He's
bald
like, bro, I
next
know that. The fuck? You know what else is leaving? Your customer, man.
And never
You
coming
like-
back.
Yeah, like it's gonna be the last time, bro.
I stop making jokes like you see a nigga thinning in the top, be like, "Damn, your shit getting light." Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, damn, what you mean, nigga? You know.
Yeah.
You know your shit balling at the top. I shouldn't have joked about it though. But yeah.
So that they were sensitive. So that's why you made the room in the
So
back.
that's why I made the room in the back, because people were just dealing with these issues. It was like, let me give these people some privacy. Like, let them set the mood for that what they want it to be. So it was not the strip club, but it was cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's dope.
But so anyway, after that, then COVID hit. And what made it good for me having my own room is I didn't have to be around a bunch of people. So it was just me and the client, and we wore masks.
Nice.
That was before they shut us all the way down. Yeah.
Hmm. That was you going to the home after that, or you just?
No, I stopped doing home haircuts 10 years
Altogether.
ago. No, I
That
stopped
shit
doing
is annoying.
It's annoying
back
and it's
be
not
broke.
safe. Yeah, it's not safe because I was doing dudes that was like on house arrest.
Oh yeah, you're a woman too.
yeah,
then, you know.
it was just starting to become uncomfortable.
I'm sure.
Shit was like-
I'm sure there's a few guys that had in their mind like, damn, let me try. Let me try she in my crib and shit like that. Yeah,
I
can see
wouldn't
that.
try it. Based on the text I got you, like I'm sitting in the car with the gun on my lap. Like I wouldn't try that shit.
That's why she like that now.
Like, I wouldn't
why
try
she
That's
that
why,
stressed
shit.
out.
that's why I'm like that now.
Sitting in the car with the gun on my lap.
First thing she
Nah.
said when she got out of the car, it's too much activity around here.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck's going on around here?
Nothing.
Them
Niggas
motherfuckers
just
trying to
walking.
rob me and shit like the Biggie skit. Like, motherfuckers trying to rob me and shit.
Hey, you can't even go get cookies.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to Young Dolph. Y'all
Yeah.
niggas, bro. My man, like, what's up with that?
It's fucked up.
What's
I don't
up
know
with
the,
that?
I don't know the story behind it. You know what happened behind it? Like, was he
I
beefing
mean,
with niggas? Or
I mean,
was it a robbery?
so he's had Young Dolph. He's been of course he's been around. He's like an OG in the game. He like not a young little nigga. First off, and then he's been beefing with like for years though. Like this ain't no new shit. Like Yo Gotti.
Oh, yeah, Black Youngster. and all
Yeah,
that
like
shit,
you
yeah.
know, Black Youngster had caught a case behind the shooting up his.
He made a
man.
song, Please Don't Come to Court on Me.
But them charges got dropped in 2019.
Please don't come to court on me.
So them
please.
charges got dropped in 2019. I mean, even as recent as what was it, like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, Soldier Boy was on Instagram talking
Soulja
about
Boy is a
I'll
troll,
put
though.
I'll put 100,000 on Young Dolph head.
Ooh.
Like I'll put because they was beefing for years back and forth. So and then like a week later, Young Dolph gets shot up.
They pulled him off the tour or some shit. I think I heard him ranting on his live saying like, "Fuck Young Dolph." They said they pulled him off for his safety. He was like, "Man, fuck Young Dolph."
Who Young? Oh,
Soulja Boy said
when
that.
was this?
Soulja Boy said that on the rant when he was on IG.
Oh,
2
see,
weeks ago.
yeah, see, this was before that happened because he was saying like I'm talking about this thing, and y'all, because somebody in the comments, of course, brought up Young Dolph, and they like, why the fuck you bring him up? I'll put 100,000 on his head. Not I did, or he's like, I will if somebody give me the address to where he. I mean, in typical, you know how Soldier Boy go
Soulja Boy
on
is a
and
troll.
on.
He
You
just
gotta
like,
realize he's the
once he
first
get-
rapper
yeah,
of
like,
everything.
Yeah, but you know, once he gets started, he don't really give
can't
a
stop.
fuck. Yeah, like
He
he'll
can't
just
stop.
keep
He just
going
keep
and
going.
he'll say it.
He
And
like
he'll just keep.
6'9".
Yeah, he just keep upping it. Like, come pick me up right. I'll call the car service
Right.
and come pick me up right now. And we'll
I'm
drive
Big
down that
Draco,
Matter of
motherfucker
nigga.
fact,
right
I'm
now.
gonna fly there in my
Yeah,
jet.
like right now.
Hold up.
Give me the address right now. I'm out and get up and walk out the door and shit and all
I'm
types
Big
of shit.
Draco,
Like,
nigga, I'm this and that. I did it first.
yeah. So I mean, he was there giving out. He was there to hand out turkeys.
I thought he was getting
I
donuts.
thought he was just
Oh,
getting cookies.
Well, no, his ultimate goal was to hand out turkeys for Thanksgiving. He stopped to get cookies on his way to do the turkey drive because that's one of his favorite spots to go to. And apparently, his mom likes the cookies a lot, but that's one of his favorite spots to go to. And unfortunately, like I when I saw it, I'm like, I don't be believing this shit. I was scrolling through and I'm like, Young Dolph. So then I had to go back and check, and I'm like,
Y'all seen that
seriously?
shit?
I'm like, what the fuck?
I
Like,
seen
what
that.
is
I thought it was
seen a
fake.
still
at first.
shot
Yeah,
of
that's
the
what
video.
I'm like.
Fake shit.
And then there was so many videos up already. I'm like, well, when did this shit happen?
Just
Right.
happened.
You
Yeah,
seen the
like
video?
10 hours ago. It was like 30 different
Yeah.
YouTube videos about the whole thing. I'm like, where was I? Did I get abducted by aliens for the last 2 weeks?
Motherfuckers
And
don't
That
even-
shit happened fast, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
motherfuckers will put that shit up there. Like, it'll be a
Yeah.
whole.
Happened in the metaverse.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, like in a
You ain't
blockchain.
subscribed.
Like, yeah. And it was just, like, man, it was just happening while it was happening.
That's definitely about
Shit,
to be
let's
the
make
next
some
biggest
Young
thing.
Dolph
too.
NFTs and make some money right now.
See, this is the thing. It's like, I mean, for anybody to lose their life over anything is just bad business, right? But then we talking about one is getting to the point now where the kids are expecting their entertainers to die, right? We're getting to the point now where it's acceptable and we're expecting that to happen.
Past that. Except
But it's like
Fucked up.
I don't want to say anybody. I don't want to say it's acceptable for anybody, right? But it's certain motherfuckers that do stuff with themselves. It's certain people that like get money and they just get money. And then there's certain people that get money and they actually do stuff with the money and take care of their family and all that type of stuff. And Young Dolph is one of those people that got money and actually did stuff with it.
Giving
And
back
like,
to the community
yeah,
and
like
shit.
he owned over 100 properties and he would buy his kids foreclosed properties every year for their birthday. Like that's the type of motherfucker you just ran down on and killed. So
Just
it's
don't
like
have
it's
no
just
conscience and
yeah,
shit,
it's just
man.
weird. And then and then y'all do it in a beat up ass Benz, tinted windows, crashed up on the side, a very easily identifiable vehicle.
I'm saying
Did
if they had a
they
Bugatti,
rob
I
him,
don't
though?
think they would give a fuck.
No, it wasn't about
So it was a
robbery.
hit.
It
It
was
was a
just
hit.
You know what I'm
about
saying?
killing him.
It was a hit. Then.
Yeah.
Hoping
They
that he
went out
probably
to
had
shoot
some
him.
racks
Yeah.
on him.
And you
Dumb
should
shit.
be able to ride around in a camouflage Corvette,
Corvette.
but you make it easy when you ride around in a camouflage Corvette. You the only person in Memphis.
He
Like,
had a couple of them Jones.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. He got a whole fleet of camo cars. So it's like you should be able to ride around and do your thing. But when I've always heard Memphis is a hard place to make it at and be like be a good like to be a celebrity. Cause you know,
He was
motherfuckers-
solo. He ain't no security or nothing.
I keep hearing different things about security was there, he was by himself, yada yada yada. So I don't know. I don't
Crazy.
know. It was
Niggas
a
always
motherfucker-
get killed in their hometown, man. It's
and that's
fucked up.
sad.
It's fucked up.
That's sad. That's
Yeah,
sad.
If you say he was reaching back to the community and all that shit, better in his kids' life and all that, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but he's been doing that though, and it's fucked up because when a
can't
motherfucker
have
make
shit.
money and they want to leave, and then you get ridiculed for leaving.
Believing.
Like this is why I'm leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
This is why I'm not coming back to this motherfucker at all. Like this
Yeah.
is. I'm sorry that I'm not even going to say because I understand. Listen, I understand at this point in my life what it takes to be successful, and luck has a small percentage to do with that shit. It has something to do with it sometimes, but it ain't really luck. It's just you being prepared in the situation
Right, just
presenting
being
itself.
prepared. Yep.
So when a motherfucker successfully gets himself out of the hood, that's not luck. Don't make him feel bad for not wanting to come back to this bitch. Like, no.
Right.
He got out of here. Because when he come back, all that's going to happen is one of you raggedy motherfuckers is going to come and do what y'all do.
Right. Or just to make a name.
Yeah. And I don't care. Like, I don't really care if y'all get caught. Like, I don't
Shit
care.
corny.
Yeah, the shit corny. Like, the
Niggas
shit's
can't
corny.
have shit,
Yeah, the
man.
shit's corny. Is gonna be some dirtball nigga with dirty dreads that look like they ain't got nothing to do for they fucking self, and it's gonna be disappointing. And it's gonna be like, why?
Mhm.
Why?
It definitely ain't worth it.
Yeah, it ain't worth it. It wasn't worth you giving your life up to kill Dolph. It wasn't worth Dolph losing his life over. I don't understand what any of this beef should be about to the point. Like, why they can't beef with like Kanye and Drake?
Because they're not going to pay them no mind. Kanye
Like-
and Drake ain't going to pay them niggas no mind.
No, I'm
Make too
saying
much
like, why
money.
can't it just be professional beefs like their beefs are?
Oh,
Like,
that's what you're saying.
you get what I'm saying? Like, why can't it just be professional beefs? Like, they're showing you how to beef without killing. Like, I know they at a different level,
Yeah, I was about to say they on the bottom of the totem
but
pole. They
just
don't
take
even know how to
that,
go.
just leave it in entertainment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't tell your
Fuck up.
boys, like, listen, y'all, this is entertainment. If you see that nigga at the mall, don't do nothing to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't do nothing to him.
Yeah, like how did that ever become okay?
Yeah, and the thing is, like, because that's the thing, like, you can't control everybody. So then, if some weirdo think he rocking with you and see Young Dolph at the cookie spot and run down on him for you, and you like,
Stupid.
and based on what you were saying and what you were saying earlier, like, we don't know that the music influencing us until we standing over somebody with a gun, and you like,
It does.
how I end up here?
Mm.
Like, nigga, because on the way down here, you was listening to Kill Everybody, and like, you popped 4 perks.
Yeah,
And then you-
programming niggas.
Yeah, like, so you all juiced up and you ready to go. And then a day later, somebody, this is how stupid motherfuckers is, right? A day later during the visual, did y'all hear about it? The cop is a group of people outside of the visual. Car rides by, shoots into the crowd,
What?
shoots somebody. The cops is at the visual, of course. They there when everything happened. They chase the car crashes. It's 3 dudes in the car. It's like 15 guns in the
Mm.
car. Everybody get
You
arrested.
don't even got 15
And
hands.
it's like, what was the point in that? What was the point in that?
Stupid.
What
They
was,
wanted
were
to
you
send a
mad
message.
that they were like
They wanted to
holding the
send a
visual
message.
for Young Dolph? What message was that? That I'm a dickhead. Like, I'm
They-
stupid.
They
Like,
wanted
so
to send a message that they gonna kill everybody that's
They
rocking with him.
probably was high.
that's what I'm saying. Like that, and that's probably more of the reason than anything else. And that's sad.
Yeah.
It's really that simple. It's like they was probably high.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. I don't even know how we got to talking about Young Dolph, but yeah, that's just is
I don't want my son to be a rapper.
I was
anymore.
about to say like we gotta raise our fucking
Yeah,
kids. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
and my boy, he's good.
nah,
and
you
it's
gotta get
not
into a
because he's
podcast.
my
Chris,
son.
But
I'm gonna get you into a
the
podcast.
crazy
situation,
thing is,
man.
it don't even matter what he do. If he's
Podcast.
successful, it's gonna be people that hate on him and see his success
true.
as their downfall. So they need to go and take it because they can't make it on their own.
Yeah,
And that's
And
what
all
I was
they
telling
all they really need to do is fucking ask. How can I get this? How can I do that? How did you get this successful?
Nah,
if you ask
people-
me, I'm
that's too
gonna tell
Joe
you.
for people.
Fuck
We live in
Joe.
a city of
That shit's
that's
stupid.
Joe. Like that's Joe. That's like
That's
that's why
dicky.
people
Niggas
don't
gonna be
know
like,
how
"Why
to
you dicky,
network.
huh?"
That's why you go out of town and don't know what to do because you worry
No,
about
we-
being Joe. Like, no, you gotta go talk to people and present yourself
Not
and
me.
have value. And what you
Right.
say, not you.
I was always known for drawing.
It's like Joe's mom
So I
did on
don't know. I
that.
don't mind going out of town and being drawn. That's the best way
But yeah,
to draw.
it's like you gotta
OT.
get your own, man. Get your own and like stand on principles
Right.
and be okay with being patient. And if somebody has something, they worked for it.
Right.
Mhm.
Don't look at nobody's success as your failure.
Yeah. look at their success as a process. And the only reason the reason they're successful now and you're not is because they started their process sooner than you. Like when you start the process, you will then get to where they are, but you have to start the process. You can't jump the line to I'm just going to get the end result.
Everybody love to hook up.
Yeah, like that's called stealing, and that's called stealing from the universe. You have to go through the process to obtain something. You can't run down on anything.
That's a good point you make, because a lot of people, like, if they do take the chance and ask, how'd you get this or do that, right? They want you to, you could tell them like, yeah, I did this. This is the steps I took, but they want you to, all right, well, who'd you talk to so I could just go talk to them.
Yeah, they want you to basically do the shit for them.
Right.
Give
they
you
don't want to put the work in.
It's like take the information and implement the play.
Mm-hmm.
Like I see it all the time. I listen. I be in my morning meetup and I see people asking questions, and it's like, bro, as that question you got to answer yourself, dude. Like every question can't be answered by somebody else. Like you have to take the time to figure that out on your own. Like it's no, like you can't pay somebody a month. You can't pay somebody $70 a month and think that you're gonna get the answer to something. Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of that, let's go into some sponsorships real fast, right? All right.
Right.
Yeah. So
Right.
yeah, like
I set that up for you.
my man. So this week's episode is sponsored by Free of Debris. Tired of dust? Calling us is a must. This is a residential and commercial cleaning company. Free of Debris. Tired of dust? Calling us is a must. 215-432-2861. Free of Debris 365@gmail.com. Also, Bundle Boosters. BundleBoosters.com. Become a Bundle Booster, babe. Get the hookup on all things hair and beauty when you join the scam squad at bundleboosters.com. Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
That's a positive business, though. It's not really a scam. Like they go,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I gotta holler. It might be I don't know. It might be, I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Scam squad. It's gonna be like, no, I never meant that to be that. I never meant that to be that. Like,
it's positive, man.
yeah, so what were we talking about before that? I got a little, what were we talking about? Oh, taking stuff and it's not yours. Yeah, you can't jump the process. It's like
he just called you a thief.
Yeah.
I was like, I took something.
No, like you always
Taking shit that don't belong to you.
I don't do that no more.
Because I don't do that no
days
more.
is over.
Like how would they know?
So yes,
How would they know?
How
would they know? But no, I was like, you see it with lottery winners. Like that's jumping the line to success. And then like a year later, you broke again because you didn't put the pain and process into actually learning financial growth.
It made me stop playing the lottery.
No, just
keep playing
just understand that when you get it, that doesn't mean you're a financial person now. Just because you got millions of dollars don't make all of a sudden like, oh, I know finance. Nah, you just got lucky, bro. And you about to lose all that because you don't know how to say no.
Oh, you mean if you win the lottery?
Yeah, like you don't know how to. One, you don't know how to say no. Two, you never had the money. Like I was told the first thing you should do when you win the lottery is wait 6 to 7 months before you spend anything.
I've heard.
Yeah, so you should get ready.
I never heard
just
that.
Just to let the emotion of winning the lottery subside.
Yeah.
And you'll become back to normal again. Like, okay, that urge to spend and go buy everything that you ever wanted in life is gone. It's like,
I think the first thing you should do is hire an advisor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna need some help. Like I couldn't just win all this money and be like, oh, I'm gonna just sit for 6 months. I need some help.
Mr. McGuire, I'm gonna have to holler at your advisor because because now that goes into trust issues now. See, I know me with a bunch of money, I can't trust an advisor. I need an advisor for the advisor.
Very impulsive.
I need a lawyer for the lawyer. I need an accountant for the accountant. I need to know it also, so I can double check all you motherfuckers.
Yeah, you gotta know some of it so you don't get fucked over.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like you gotta go through. Even if you won, you gotta realize you don't know shit about this. And you got to sit down and learn it now.
Yeah.
Like you have a responsibility to learn that now. But you know, these motherfuckers rather run down on you. Like I know y'all saw my man, the guys that ran down on my man over in Mayfair the other day.
No,
You
what's
heard about that?
No.
The 3 dudes tried to rob the guy. He was walking to his car. Like it's on Philly 911. He walking to the car, walking from his car. Looked like he was walking to his house. These niggas creep up on him on some ninja shit. Look like they've been planning it all day, of course, because this is what niggas do. Like, it's what niggas we sit
A lot
around.
of energy.
A lot of energy into running up on this nigga and 2 of y'all getting shot, 1 dying and 1 running away. That's what y'all put your energy into.
3? You said it was 3 altogether?
Yeah, 2 of them got shot. And then they got the audio. Listen, I don't want to talk bad about nobody, right? Because this is the city we live in, and that man is related to somebody, and I might be in the Walmart with this nigga one day. But he in the alley begging for his mom, and like, oh, I'm about to die. Yeah, yes, you are. And your mom ain't nowhere around. Your mom's at home where your ass should be. But
Yeah,
you out here
He was
getting
begging
shot.
for his mom and shit.
Dude, my man, and if I felt bad I didn't feel bad, I felt bad for his mom. Because his mom's gonna hear that audio and wish, and in her mind, she's thinking that she could probably do something for her son. Of course, because that's what moms do. I didn't have no, my thing is, I don't feel bad for that. It's because you came out with bad intentions. Because, you know, Tasha's like, well, the guy should feel, you know, he's going to feel bad. I said he shouldn't. Like, some stuff you just got to brush
He's
off.
gonna feel bad.
Yeah, and that's sad because now I got to, like, have that on my conscience. But you just got to be like, bro, you put that on yourself, dog.
They go both ways.
What go both ways?
Taking somebody's life is a serious thing.
Yeah, but exactly.
So
but you gotta put it all on them, though. You can't.
Yeah, I
you
understand
can't,
what you mean.
You
I'm
can't
just
let
saying,
that. You can't let
what
that.
come with it? Like you just gotta. You gotta
can't-
deal with it too.
Yeah, but you can't
Some
let
people
that
go
kill
crazy
you, though.
from stuff like that.
But that would be the
Even-
F of sin.
I
Yeah,
can see
some
people
people-
really going crazy about it, even though that wasn't their intentions to kill the person.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
You got to
Especially with people that's not their intention. That's what I mean. Like
Yeah, I hope all the time.
some,
that I
you know,
never
some
had to
people
use my
that
shit.
do that every day or like get into that type of life, they looking at it different.
Yeah.
They, you know, but
listen, my thing,
like normal
though,
people that just like
everything-
you say walk into their car just trying to protect themselves. That
But you
might
already-
scar them for the
but
the
my
rest of their
man-
life. They might next
don't
time they
know.
might not protect themselves as fast.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you never know.
I don't know though, because if you go through,
You different. You ready to shoot somebody?
nah, it's just no. I'm talking about from my man perspective.
Motherfucker got-
I'm talking about from the guy that did the shooting. Like I know, like you go through a process of getting a license to carry. You go through a process of arming yourself. My man went through the process of cocking his gun back and putting it in his coat pocket. So yeah, no, he's not gonna be like, oh, like you know what I'm saying? Like he already, even if he never did that before, he's been putting himself in that mindset every night until something like that happened. So the best thing for him to do after that is say, thank God I was prepared for that and keep it moving.
That's good.
Instead of
That's
going
good
in the
advice,
house.
But I know
and
soldiers that got
crying and shit.
PTSD that
No,
that
yeah,
train every day.
no, I know that.
They use
I
weapons
know.
every day.
I know, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I
but
got-
you shouldn't let a little nigga that ran down on you had to bust his ass ruin the rest of your
I
life.
got my license to carry, and I pray to God that I never have to use it. But also, I'm going to be prepared not to lose my life. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna be prepared to move on with my life too, and not feel guilty about this shit.
I don't think I would feel guilty.
Nah, that's the point. It's like, bro, I didn't do this to you. You okay? So what if I didn't have my? This is why you can't feel guilty.
Right?
What if I didn't have a weapon?
You can kill you.
You
That's
gonna do
what I
whatever the
think.
fuck you want to do to me out here. That's why I'm not gonna feel bad about this shit, bro. You came up with this plan, nigga. Like you came up with this plan. Y'all 3 motherfuckers put on hoodies and was all masked up and was like
I feel
hiding in
you.
the bushes
Waiting.
and shit. Yeah,
Listen.
like
But maybe they should have ran
I
up
would
on him
definitely-
like, yo,
Me, I would definitely feel justified, but I'd still feel guilty.
I know, cause you like soft hearted and shit.
I just
like,
feel guilty.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could dig it. Like, I understand feeling guilty. I understand that. I'm just not gonna do it to myself because y'all niggas is dickheads. And at this point in the game, of all of this that's going on, it's not like this is the first time this happened. This is like the 100th time. So you're not even gonna get no sympathy. Like them niggas probably, somebody probably lifted the window up and told that nigga shut the fuck up and put the window back down and was like, I'm trying to sleep, bro. You out here yelling for your mom, talking about you about to die and all that.
So
like,
really wanted the boy to help him?
But that's the thing. That's the sad part about it. Is like, think about that. Y'all niggas act like y'all the only ones that came out the house with guns. Like, it's a possibility that the person that you're running down on might have one also.
And be ready.
Like, y'all don't take any of that into consideration. And I don't understand that. Right. But you know why they got shot? Because they were multitasking. They had them at gunpoint. They was in the car looking for money. Wasn't nobody paying attention to old head no more.
Stupid.
Multitasking. I tell you that multitasking shit gets you fucked up every time, bro.
He gonna point at me and shit. I said that there's only 1% of the fucking human race that can multitask.
Yeah, and it wasn't none of them three niggas either.
I'm not a part of it.
None of them three niggas could do it at all.
That's fucked up. Maybe
yeah, that's messed up, man.
Maybe they should have ran down on him like, yo, I'm going to rob you, but I'm not going to shoot you. And if you got a gun, then I'm going to just leave. And then they would have lived.
That makes more sense. Like, yeah.
Than crying for your mom. Like, come on, man, help me. You
and it was sad because he was like, yeah, and he's like, I'm going to, yeah, I don't need, but it's just like, bro, why didn't you think about this before? Like, and when I say to parents, and the mom is probably like, bro, I told your ass 2 weeks ago to stop doing this dumb shit.
I'll tell you why, because they too busy babying their kids until these little motherfuckers is 13, 14, and they not teaching them responsibility.
Like keeping it real with this.
Keep it real with them young.
At 8 years old, go work.
Go
Learn some
work.
work ethic.
My kids wasn't allowed out the house with Nerf guns and BB guns. Like, my kids knew gun safety, and it was just a Nerf gun. But how many times did your mother tell you you would shoot somebody's eye out? Yeah. That happens with a Nerf gun.
Like, y'all gotta think about it. Like, if y'all youngins and y'all thinking about robbing somebody, think about all the ways it can go bad.
That's the thing.
Because y'all only be thinking about what y'all can get out of the situation. Oh, he got 10 racks on him. I'm about to get this. I'm about to get that. About to re-up and all. No, think about all the shit that can go wrong. I mean, you can go to jail. You can end up killing the person.
2.
You can end up dying yourself.
3.
I mean, you can end up.
It's like 10 negative choices.
Even
10
if
negative
he make
outcomes.
it out, even if he'd have made it out, he could have been paralyzed. He'd have. You know
what if the 10 racks ain't there?
You could rob a nigga, shoot him. He's saying he ain't got it. You think he lying, and you rob him. You get mad. You shoot the nigga.
And he really don't got it.
He really don't got it. Like, what the fuck? Think about all the shit that can go wrong.
Yeah, it's the same way as like you pull your gun out on somebody. Like, I was always told when you being raised, don't pull your pistol out unless you're ready to use it.
Only when you're ready to
Only when you're ready to use it, because other than that, the fuck is you doing? Like, because what if somebody call your bluff, or like you have to be prepared for the consequence of anything that you do, good or bad. You want to run down on people, like you said, they only think about what we gonna get out of it. They never think like maybe I could lose my life over this shit.
And if it's worth it to you, then by all means, go ahead and try your hand. But 9 times out of 10, it ain't worth your life, bro.
It's never worth it.
Right, but some niggas.
And that's
like,
what you always risking. That's what you always risking, right?
Well, look, if I see a nigga with 10 billion in his truck, like Lance got 10 billion over there, I'm gonna be like, damn. It might be worth it to try this shit.
Listen, if you able to see 10 billion, like I'm doing something totally wrong.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, like if I got 10 billion just sitting in the just in the
what kind of truck
in the
is
minivan,
that?
yeah.
Like, I'm just
seen
backing up
20
my
million.
statement and saying like if you feel like it's worth your life, then go ahead.
Speaking like, listen, that's how the lottery boy used to. One of them dudes out that won the lottery a long time ago, bro. He won about $100 and something million, right? And this motherfucker just started going crazy, dog.
He was broke in 2 years.
But not only that, no, I think he ended up like going to jail for something because he just went down. My man was just going. Like, speaking of having money in the car, like they would rob his truck because he would ride around with like $150,000 in a duffel bag. Like,
so, yo,
that's dumb.
It's
people
dumb.
do it.
It is dumb, but I know niggas personally.
Yeah, that do it.
That will bring all their money out that they made selling all their drugs or whatever the fuck they doing. They would bring all their money out to have in their pocket And if a chick come up, they'll come out, start counting. What's up, shorty?
Like you risking your whole net worth for this.
Like for
Only-
notoriety.
so many
one,
ways to show it to 'em.
One, what she gonna do is she's gonna look at you like you're either a clown. Two, she can take that from
Meal
you
ticket.
somehow, some way. So you're not gonna benefit from it at all.
Yeah.
If anything,
I
if you
wouldn't
want to
think
be
meal
that bold.
ticket. That's not meal ticket moves.
But if
Exactly,
you
like
want to
meal
be that
tickets ain't
bold,
the-
just
Yeah.
ask her
Yeah.
like,
But
yo, I
if
got
a dude is
$40.
pulling
Can I
it
get the
out,
number?
that's what he's thinking.
Yeah, a meal ticket don't want to know. He don't want you to know that he a meal
Like
ticket.
he's
Right.
clearly saying that's a stupid move.
He
but
wants
if
you to
a
think.
dude-
He
if a
wants you to
dude is
think he a
pulling his
McDonald's
money
coupon.
If
out
you want to be that
to
bold to pull
impress
your bread out, just
anybody.
ask her like, yo, if I give you $40, can I get some head? You probably fucking be more successful and end up keeping more. of
Yeah,
your
but
money.
that's what I'm like. Yeah, so he would ride around with a bunch of money in his bag, and he would get it taken all the time, and all of that craziness, and yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's just a bunch of. I don't even know. I'm all over the place today. Where we at with this? Yeah, the guy, my man robbing people. For the three guys begging,
That's
yeah.
stupid, though.
Yeah, and
He
then
said, "My man
last week,
robbing people."
yeah, like I don't, cause I be watching, like I don't watch the news a lot. Like I'll skim through it so we, you know, when we want to talk about some shit on here, and it's just be like, bro, this shit is sad.
This shit ain't worth it. And
Like as I'm scrolling through, Tasha texts me about Trunks, and I'm just like, it's death after death after death.
R.I.P. to my man.
Oh, R.I.P.
man.
Let's remember Trunks for a
Killer-
second.
My dog died last.
Remember we was just
Tuesday
talking
morning.
about his
Man.
dog last episode.
Died
That's
yesterday.
fucked up.
Yeah, epilepsy.
Put 100 racks on his head.
Oh, that's what it is. So you kill my dog?
Put 100 racks, nigga. Like y'all gonna bring up Trunks
Hold up, man.
of all of this.
Pull my strap out, man. You say don't pull it or unless I'm ready to use it. I'm ready.
Nah, Trunks was an OG.
What kind of dog was
Because I'm
it?
like, he wasn't
American
old.
Bully.
Mhm.
Nah, he was about to turn 4 next month.
Yeah, because he just got him. Like I
Right.
remember that
He
was like
just- He
18.
just crossed the threshold where, dogs of his age start to get epilepsy, and I didn't even know it was a thing. Like, a lot of breeds get epilepsy at certain ages, and they just have seizures for the rest of their life.
That's why it's like them pets, man. You got to. That's another thing you buying yourself a family member just to watch him die and be sad. I'm just
Yeah.
telling you, it's the
That-
same as like
and-
going to
and
a
I'll
haunted
be
house. Like
honest,
you paying to get scared. You know
My
that,
daughter
right?
was like, "You getting another dog?" And I immediately was like, "Fuck no, I don't want to do this again."
Yeah, it's like I'm not about to buy
Crazy.
another son.
Buying
And,
to
yeah, and
That was
watch
my
him
nigga.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and I gotta raise. So
My
you
man
buy a
used to lay in
dog,
the bed
you
with me.
feed him, raise him, love him, just to watch him die. You
I
can't do
didn't-
nothing for him. He
nigga,
can't even bite niggas
I
because you gonna
didn't-
get sued.
I done even wiped this nigga ass multiple times. Like, that was my nigga.
Just for
he
him to-
slept in the bed.
Yeah,
Not on the weird shit, but like he had the squirts or whatever.
Glad
Instead
for-
of him
glad you
scooting his ass on
explained
the
that.
rug, because
I was
dogs
wondering.
will come in and
Love
scoot
it.
their ass
Scoot
on
No,
your
their
I know.
ass
No, I
on
know.
Now you
your
got shit
floor.
streak on your
cats
carpet.
do that shit too. Just the
Yeah.
FYI. I saw
Yeah,
a
so
cat do that shit. I was
I
like, you
never
will
seen
never
it.
get on my
That's
bed
the-
again.
love my
nasty
man.
motherfucker.
Never get on my bed again.
Yeah.
Fuck out
My
of
nigga
here.
used to be on my bed all the time. I'd come out in the living room, he on the couch. I used to yell at him, get the fuck down, but I wish he was there to do it now.
Oh, Trunks.
My nigga.
I got 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 1 dog with me, Jazzy.
Was she in the car?
See?
No, she has
In the trunk.
I'm about to say that. She in the
I
truck.
love
Like,
her.
we've been in here for
I
like
love
2
her.
I love
hours.
her so
Like,
much.
like
She
shit.
probably sleep.
Yeah. Nah, but I got a pit bull.
Tosh won't let me take our dog nowhere.
He's 1, a little over 1,
Yeah.
and he's a baby, but I love him so much. Him too. You jump up on the couch, and it'd be cute, but it'd be like, oh, come on, get off my couch.
After
Off
a
the
while,
couch.
like, you, now looking back, I would accept all the shit that he put me through. He was a pain in the ass, but I love that little.
Oh, look at him, man. Don't cry,
I
Ralph.
feel you.
I ain't gonna cry.
All right.
ain't
I mean,
gonna
it's
cry
okay if
right
you
now.
do. I don't want to
I
cry
cried-
shame you.
I cried in the car and shit.
Yeah, I don't want to cry shame
Cry
you.
later. I
You
ain't
gonna cry when
right
you get in
now.
the car. They gonna cry when you get in the car.
Yeah,
Nah,
some
I
Friday shit.
understand. Listen, I understand the pet thing. Like, I lost a lot of pets. If any of them 3, like, I just got the cat just died. What 2 years ago during Thanksgiving and shit. Was looking like was
Wait.
looking for her. She down in the basement up against the wall shivering and shit. I'm like, come on. Took her to the vet. They like, yeah.
He died in my arms.
I'm like,
too.
yeah, she got to go.
I was there
Oh.
with him. I mean, at least he was, he calmed down when he was on his way out. Petting him and shit. Like, chill. I knew it was happening. I was at the vet. I took him to the vet, so we knew what was happening and shit. So
Yeah, I
ain't
ain't
like I walked in the room and seen a nigga stiff. That'll fuck me up. I'm like, damn, I wasn't even there.
Yeah, Tasha Payne was like, we got to get her to the vet. I ain't care about this cat until we got to the vet, and they was like, she gonna die. And I start crying and shit like, oh.
Like, you don't even know you love this motherfucker.
Yeah,
know the cat was
you
missing
like,
for 2
damn,
weeks.
like, I didn't know that we had this type of relationship.
Right? It's just crazy. It's like, I guess it goes into the value of life. You know?
Yeah, I'm like, we need to go get
And
another
lack
cat.
thereof of what these motherfuckers out here doing and shit. Like,
Now I got 2 cats and a dog. None of them niggas is disciplined. They all get on my fucking nerves.
yell at them.
Yeah, like, all of them get on my nerves, bro. All of them. One cat, all she do is eat all night long in the middle of the night. You just...
We was just talking about how
weird shit. Like a
niggas
weird
annoy the
kid.
shit
right.
out you. Like I stand up and put my shirt on. My dog Trunks to see me put my shirt on. He get up, he getting ready, he's stretching his shit. As soon as I walk towards the door,
Like
he
it's
cut
on.
me off in front of me.
It's
Like,
on.
we out?
Yeah, like, no, we're not
no,
out. Like,
go
I
sit
got
the
shit to
fuck
do.
down.
Yeah. My cat to
Damn.
come and pull shit off the dresser for no reason. Like, why did you just do that?
Cats is funny.
Like, why did you just do that? Like,
Cats
you
will
were
sit there
laying
and be like
down.
this.
You literally was laying there. You got up, walked over to the dresser, yanked the shit down, and then went back over there.
Man, my brother got a little
Knowing
kitten,
they
and
get
I
on
had
your
it for a
nerves.
few days. I
Pissing
had my
me off.
brother
Like, watch
kitten
this.
for a few days. I'm walking past. He was on he little, so he was on a dresser and shit. And I'm walking past. I'm about to get in the bed. You know, I'm naked and shit. And this nigga, well, I had to say that part because, like,
No, you didn't.
I'm walking past naked, about to get in the bed and shit, dressing
Got the
right next to the
visual.
bed.
Hey.
Yeah, man, I had to paint the picture. And this nigga looking at me and shit, and just was like,
Bob Ross said this.
just fuck me up real quick. I mean, I'm naked, so now you think about it like walking past, you about to go to bed. What if he'd have cut my nuts?
That's what I'm saying. It's dangerous. Put some clothes on. Cats like doing, they go for your ankles. She be like, huh?
Yeah.
Why?
Fuck that.
Why?
And my dog Trunks, he always put his nose in my nuts. No homo, no weird shit, but if I'm
It's a
sitting
lot
down,
of no weird shit going on.
if I'm sitting down, my
That's
nigga
why I
will come
got
up and put his
goldfish.
head.
All night they be up swimming. I just
This nigga funny as shit got a goldfish.
He said, that's why I got goldfish.
knock the fuck
I
out.
don't even know how.
One died.
They
Like,
never
listen,
go to sleep. I
That
be
nigga go
just
belly up,
listen,
you just
knock the fuck
toss him
out.
down the toilet.
listen, you know how many, listen, them goldfish, that shit ain't easy though. You try to change some water in the goldfish, like you gotta like, it's like a
Catch the
science.
fish.
Why you
Like,
think I'm
yeah.
so sensitive? One die every 2 days.
Yeah, the water
I gotta
gotta be
keep
a certain
buying them.
temperature.
You know how
and
much
shit.
money
He
I spend
always
on these
sad.
motherfuckers?
This nigga always sad.
But in all the years I had these goldfish, I only bought 1 can of food.
What
They
the
never
fuck?
alive
That's
long
why
enough
they
to eat
dying.
water.
He said they don't last
They
that
don't
That's
long.
why they
last.
dying. You got
Nah,
old
they don't
food.
last.
Feeding him old food. That shit went bad already.
Check y'all
It's
dog
stale.
food. Listen, I mean, check y'all dog. Check y'all food. The dog. I know we check our expiration dates, but check your dog's expiration dates too. Like our dog food was old as shit. We giving dog got sick, so we like, why is the dog getting sick?
I had to buy Trunks food every other month. I had to get a new bag.
Yeah, Tasha brought a big bag that lasted forever,
Yeah,
and it
a
was like
40-pound
already.
bag.
Yeah, it expired in June,
That's
but she had
crazy.
just bought it last week.
Yeah. Well, you got a little dog though, so.
Yeah, that little, and all she do
Like,
is
she
jump
said she
around.
got a
like,
pit bull. You know, I got American Bully, which is made of English bulldog. I mean, American bulldog and.
I feel like you're
Pit bull.
going somewhere with this.
No, I'm
I
just
would
saying
buy a
like
big bag.
they're bigger dogs. They eat a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because you said check the expiration.
I thought he
date.
was
You
going.
know,
Get real
I
defensive.
thought he
Yeah,
was
he
going
was ready
somewhere.
for it, right?
Yeah, I thought he was going
Because
somewhere
he got
with
a
it.
small dog.
Yeah, because you
Oh,
pointed
alright.
that out. Like you got a small dog, so it's
I'm
the way he
trying to
said
relate
it.
to you.
It's
Like
the way he
You're
said
not
it.
going to be able to relate. He has
I'm
a
trying to
small
It's
think
the
dog
way he
complex.
said
complex.
it, and he
You
kind of
said
shrugged
check
his
the
shoulder a
expiration
little
date.
bit.
I'm fucking
It's like
with
when you be like, his little business.
Nah, man, you said
That's-
check the
how your little
expiration
business
date.
going,
Nigga, we
like,
run out
you know
of
what I'm
food all the
saying?
time.
different.
Yeah, like how your little business.
Little
like,
business.
How your small dog doing? Your small dog, all right?
Doing all that tiny shit he be
Yeah,
doing.
like you still giving them the little cans of food.
He eat them little treats, don't he?
Yeah. So yeah, you know.
Right.
R.I.P. Trunks.
My nigga.
Yeah. R.I.P. Your
He
dog,
was,
yeah, my dog just like security. She'll
he's
let you
very
know when
affectionate.
something coming
Pit bulls is very affectionate dogs. They probably the most affectionate dog breed.
Yes.
until they not, until they biting your motherfucking face up.
That's bad parenting, man. It's all on the trainers.
We don't have enough time for that. Like, don't get me started on that.
All right.
We don't have enough time for that. I'm
Well-
gonna make a lot of pit bull owners hate me.
Well, what time? Well,
Yeah, my
'cause
dog's
you're
a
hater.
lover.
Huh?
Pit
My
bulls.
dog's a lover.
She's
Yeah,
a
they're
lover.
very
He's a
affectionate.
lover.
He's a lover.
Pit bulls
He
are
bites
very
you and shit.
affectionate.
Rob be like, no, he don't bite.
Oh,
No.
he has bit the
Motherfuckers-
kid. He does. He does bite the kids.
They're not. They don't have.
Thank
the,
you. That's
they
all.
don't have
That's
the
all.
tolerance.
That's
He
all
does
I'm
bite
saying.
the kids.
That's all
They
I'm
don't
saying.
have the
Come nowhere
highest
near
tolerance.
things.
They be
He gonna
playing
kill you.
around.
He gonna kill
They be
you.
playing
They
around.
don't.
But he's
They don't have
friendly.
the. But
He's
he didn't.
friendly. Wait till
I guarantee he didn't bite with like malicious intent to really hurt him. He probably was irritated because they don't have a high threshold for irritation. Kids can be fucking annoying. They go pulling ears and shit. I remember when I first got a puppy in Miami, Chloe, my youngest daughter, she 8 now. She used to pick this nigga up by his neck and be like, "Look, daddy." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Listen, I'm cool on that. I mean, listen, I just don't trust pit bulls around small children. That's always been my
Pit
stance.
bulls will go, they'll lay their life on the line every time for you. For the owner.
I have my pit bull around a 1-year-old, a 3-year-old, 5-year-old. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Most of the time they do be around them, and then there'd be that
Those are
one
not
time.
my kids. Let me just
Yeah, then
say
it'd be
those
like
are not
them-
my kids.
Yeah.
Because that was young. It was
And
like,
then
oh,
it'd
is
be,
them her
and then
kids?
and then it's cool until it's not and shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
like I said, that's all on the training, the upbringing. If they raised in a loving home, then they're not gonna be crazy. They're not gonna just snap out on anything.
I mean, I don't got enough time. Like honestly,
Yes,
like
you are.
I got at least 2 examples of where pit bulls came from loving homes, and they just one day decided to bite the kid.
All right, well, you don't have enough time.
Yeah, so you know,
There was something wrong mentally.
I mean,
that
maybe
happens,
like
too.
that's the thing. That's the thing, maybe. But
Any
it's
dog,
always
any dog.
nah. I don't hear about
don't
golden
hear-
retrievers.
But
Like
you
maybe
hear about chihuahuas
may-
biting ankles all the time.
Do I really?
Yes,
Where
Yeah, but-
everywhere.
is a chihuahua?
Dogs
Chihuahua
could
is
be stressed.
very
If you're not
aggressive.
walking your dog, feeding them the right food, giving them that attention,
I'm not
They like
disagreeing with any.
humans.
I'm not disagreeing
Yeah.
with any
Like
of you.
humans.
I'm not disagreeing.
I'd snap
with
out
you
on a
with
baby
any-
too.
that's
Baby
the thing.
crying, I can't go on my
All
walk.
I'm gonna
Y'all
say
feeding me
is,
old ass food.
It seems like whether
Expired
it's
food.
whether it's like a smear campaign driven by the news, the media and
Listen,
shit,
pit
like
pit
against
bulls are the
pit
black
bulls.
people. Pit
Yeah,
bulls are
that's
like
what I was
black
about
people.
to say. If they the black
Everybody-
people of the dog
Yeah.
community, then
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah,
But
They
it just
ra-
seems
they're
like it
racially
only
profiled all the time.
because it only seems like they only reporting
Yes.
pit bull maulings. I don't
Pit
hear
bulls
really.
Pit bulls have the least amount of attacks over, let's say, other breeds like German shepherds. You got your PC right there. Google it.
I
What
ain't
breed
Googling
has
it.
the highest attacks? Just real quick.
Are they? Yeah, because German Shepherds is cop dogs, and I'm sure they taking that into account too. Like, yeah, they attacking me
No.
every week. Yeah, because
No,
the
they-
cops
they
is
were,
sick in the morning.
They had a command to do that. But I'm just saying, like regular dogs, like Chihuahuas, they have like the highest percentage of dog attacks because they're small. You won't think because he's small, you could just kick that nigga.
No, I
But
mean, I'm
they
not
run.
disagreeing with you because I'm sure you've had to look this up because you had to
I
defend
haven't,
your
but
dog.
I've looked it
You
up.
have to
I've
defend
done
the
research
stats.
on a breed that I want.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Chihuahua
Okay.
ballings.
I guess, yeah. Like, I know pit bulls bite people and they
Every
maul
dog
people.
can bite.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right. So
I just feel like pit bulls bite babies' faces.
Pit bulls.
Yeah, like they just have a
Pit bulls
They
are
just
super
going for the
friendly.
baby's face.
pit
Like,
bulls are
like
super
Snoopy.
Got you. Okay. Pit bulls are
I
Snoopy.
know a lot of pit bulls
I don't know about
personally.
Snoopy.
Yeah,
Like we hang out.
got you.
he
Hey,
hang out
listen.
with pit bulls and he lose a goldfish every 2 days.
So
Feed him old food. Got 1 can.
1 can of food on the goldfish.
Did not
All
look
right.
new. Yeah.
His name is
Listen.
Ryan.
I ain't covered. It's a lot of stuff we ain't. We'll do that next week. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, it's been
We-
Thank you.
yes, yes.
Thank
Glad
you.
you came by. Appreciate that. You know. Hope you stay here for a little while. No, you out tonight.
I'm actually staying a whole week,
Ah,
right? 1st.
For what, Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. All right. Well, until next time, I hope everybody enjoyed. You know, we love y'all, and this is the Hip Hop Diner.
Right.
Enjoy
Stay
y'all
strapped
weekend.
In the city, man. Stay strapped
Bye.
up. It's gonna be real active. Motherfuckers is gonna be walking around all night
Running.
long.
They was running.